No one in late antiquity could imagine it. A civilization rising from the deserts of Arabia, spreading across continents, shaping empires and rewriting world history. But it happened, and it happened fast. This is 1,000 years of Islamic history, told in minutes. Arabia in the 6th century was a quiet backyard between two giants, the Byzantine Empire in the west and the Persian Sasanian Empire in the east. The tribes were divided, polytheistic, and constantly at war. Then everything changed. Around 570 CE, Muhammad was born in Mecca. According to Islamic tradition, he was chosen as the final prophet, sent to bring monotheism back to its pure form. His message united tribes that had never been united before. Persecution forced him to migrate to Medina, a moment that marks year 1 of the Islamic calendar. From there, a new nation was formed, a nation that would soon reshape the map. Muhammad died in 632, but the story was just beginning. A crisis began. Who would lead next? The first 4 caliphs, the Rashidun, were chosen for their closeness to Muhammad and their character. Their rule lasted only 30 years, but what they accomplished was explosive. Under their leadership, the caliphate expanded from Iran to North Africa. The Byzantine Empire lost vast lands, and the Sasanian Empire collapsed entirely. It was seen as a golden age, but also an age of deep tension. 3 caliphs were assassinated. A divide formed between Sunni and Shia, a divide that still shapes the world today. In 661, a new family seized power, the Umayyads. They moved the capital to Damascus and created the first Islamic dynasty. Their empire stretched from Central Asia to Spain. But rebellions, political divisions, and the tragedy of Karbala shook their rule. By 570 CE, the Umayyads were overthrown in a violent revolution. Out of the chaos, a new dynasty rose. The Abbasids built a new capital, Baghdad, which became the largest and most prosperous city on earth. Poets, scientists, philosophers, and astronomers flourished. Greek texts were translated into Arabic. New ideas transformed the world. This was the golden age of Islamic civilization. But even golden ages fade. By the mid-9th century, local dynasties, Persians, Turks, and others, pulled power away from Baghdad. The caliph remained, but only as a symbol. Persian Umayyads controlled Baghdad without removing the caliph. Meanwhile, in Egypt, the Shia Fatimids built a rival capital, Cairo, and ruled for 200 years. For the first time, the Islamic world had 2 competing centers of power. From Central Asia, Turkic nomads moved westward, converted to Islam, and swept into the Middle East. In 1055, the Seljuks entered Baghdad and removed the Umayyads. They didn't replace the Abbasids, they protected them. They defeated the Byzantines at Manzikert, opening Anatolia to Turkish settlement. The foundation of modern Turkey was laid right there. While the Islamic world was divided, the Crusades began. European armies captured Jerusalem and ruled the Levant for 2 centuries. Then came Saladin, a Sunni Kurdish leader who ended the Fatimid rule and recaptured Jerusalem in 1187. For a moment, the Islamic world united once again. Then came a force unlike anything before, the Mongols. Under Genghis Khan and his descendants, they swept across Asia, destroying empires in their path. In 1258, Hulagu Khan sacked Baghdad, destroyed the House of Wisdom, and ended 500 years of Abbasid leadership. It was the end of an era. In Egypt, the Mamluks, former slave soldiers, defeated the Mongols at Ain Jalut, a turning point in world history. They crushed the Crusaders and restored an Abbasid caliph in Cairo. Meanwhile, Mongol successor states like the Ilkhanids and Timurids brought both destruction and cultural rebirth. Around 1300, Osman founded a small state in Anatolia. Within a century, his descendants conquered Constantinople. The Ottoman Empire rose as the last great Islamic caliphate, ruling the Middle East, North Africa, and Southeast Europe. To the east, the Safavids shaped Iran. The Mughals ruled India. Together they became known as the Gunpowder Empires. The Ottoman Caliphate lasted 600 years until it finally fell after World War I. 1,000 years, from desert tribes to global empires, from prophets to sultans, from golden ages to devastation and rebirth. This is the story of a civilization that changed the world, again and again. Thank you for watching.